Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are here for episode 22 of our Formula 1 23 My Team Career Mode here in season 3. It's the second race of the season at the Baku City Circuit. If you guys did not watch the last video, be sure to go watch that. It was our season opener in Jeddah, and it was a very good comeback of a race, I would say. We had a very bad qualifying, one of our worst qualifyings since the start of season 2, and then we made our way up the grid and finished in P2. If we had a few more laps, I think we could have caught George Russell and taken the win, but we will take the P2 given where we started in that race. But we are here in Baku trying to further our lead at the top, or seconds at the top, I guess, trying to take the top of the lead in the Drivers' Championship. We're going to skip right over to Q2 because this is a long one. We got a sprint ahead of us. Be sure to stay till the end. At time of recording, we're at 299 subscribers, so if you want to be the 300th subscriber, smash that subscribe button, and let's make our way to 400 after this one. But at the end of Q2 here, we are going to get in to Q3, finishing in P5. We had a bit of rain at the start, but we're going to get a run on the soft tires at the end. It puts us in P5. Yuki Tsunoda also squeaks in P10 for Q3. And then on our first laps in Q3, Yuki Tsunoda puts himself in the P6. I'm down in P8, so we haven't been able to get back into our tip-top shape for qualifying. But since it is a sprint race, even if we do qualify this low, we will have some opportunities in the sprint race to put ourselves in a better position for the start of the Grand Prix. But on our final flyer here, we're a tenth and a little bit up on that previous flying lap in front of Max Verstappen. I would like to get into the top 5 ideally, given our qualifying sessions haven't been that great this season thus far. Keeping the expectations a little bit lower, and then again, because we have that sprint race, it'll be a good opportunity for us to make up some spots. But Yuki Tsunoda puts in his final flying lap, and that puts him up at the top. And then through the end, or the start of sector 2, we're up 0.6 of a second, so big improvement here. Maybe we can squeeze into the top 3 with that big of an improvement. Esteban Ocon now goes fastest somehow, and Alpine at the front of the grid at the moment. They are, I believe, number 7 in the R&D race, so I have no idea how Esteban Ocon was able to get up there. He might have gotten a good slipstream off of someone. It seems like there are a few bunched up drivers at the back of the pack there, or I guess the front of the pack. But onto the long straight, 0.8 of a second up. Once we get DRS here, we should be looking at about a second of improvement on that previous flying lap. But will that be enough to get us near the top? We're down in P10 right now, so it really depends on how spread out the grid is. Hopefully it's really tight, but we're gonna cross the line here. 0.8 of an improvement on that previous lap, and it's only good enough for P6. Yuki Tsunoda, though, has a great qualifying, finishes 0.005 of a second off of Esteban Ocon. That's going to put him on the front row. We're going to be P6, so we got a little bit of work to do. We weren't too far off pole, honestly, though. Only 2.9 seconds, or 0.29 seconds, not 2.9. So we're starting P6. Let's get into the race, or the sprint race, and let's see if we can make our way up the grid here. Alright, it is time for the Azerbaijan sprint race. Our qualifying, a little better, definitely better than last week, but we're starting in P6, and somehow the Alpines have come out of nowhere here, and Ocon is starting on pole, and then Pierre Gasly is starting in P5, so they must have brought some massive upgrades to this one, or I don't know, got extremely lucky. But 2 cars being in the top 5 for Alpine probably means that they brought some upgrades of some sort, and we are starting right behind one of them. We're looking to obviously get a better start on the grid for the Grand Prix, so we're gonna have to overtake this Alpine here. I'm not sure where they are in the R&D race, but apparently seems pretty high up. Ocon having one of his better, or probably his best qualifying in his career, starting on pole position for the sprint race. But we're getting our tires warmed up here. We're going to try and score some more points. I think both the Mercedes are behind us, so this is going to give us an edge on George Russell, who's currently in front of us in the driver's standings. And then Yuki Tsunoda I believe is he P3? I think he's P3 or P2. He's up there though. He had a good qualifying. And we're gonna get on the grid here, get the sprint race started, and see what we could do here. Here we go, first sprint race of the season. What can we do here? We got 5 red lights, and this race is underway. Might be a little bit hard to get the jump on some guys. Yuki Tsunoda has a horrible start, and we're just gonna try and squeeze in here to P4, and we overtake Tsunoda and Gasly in the first turn, and we are locking up like crazy. We're gonna have to use a battery to catch up here, but the tire's not fully warmed up, and we are in the slipstream of the Alpine here, who seems to be pretty quick. And we're just taking it nice and easy on this opening lap here, because the tires, once again, pretty cold right now, so prone to locking up. We need it to last us 9 laps here. We are not pitting in this sprint race, of course. All right, so we're in P5 still, hovering behind Pierre Gasly. We haven't managed to close the gap to the drivers up front, but they haven't managed to get away either. It's just been hovering at around 3.6 seconds. I was thinking maybe we can get a move on Gasly there, but I guess not. The Alpine looks very quick down the straights, even with the DRS. We're barely able to close in. And we might have to save our battery for a final lap push or something, because we're kind of stuck behind them. But we are heading down the back straight here, going on to the final lap, trying to get this P4 off of Pierre Gasly. Let's see, is he going to go on defense? We're going to try and go around the outside here. Oh, look at that. Oh, let's go. Beautiful overtake around the outside. Just kept it within track limits. But Pierre Gasly's fighting back here. We have contact with Pierre Gasly. What the heck is that? And he's going to have DRS here too. Oh, come on. What is that? Maybe we should give it back to him. Try and go for a move. Nope, we're not going to do that because we barely overtook him going into turn 1, so if we can just play defense here on Pierre Gasly, try and hold him up in these first two sectors, maybe we can keep this P4. Not a very good turn there. We're doing our best here. These tires are absolutely shot, so after the castle section, we dropped them to 3/4 of a second, or just under that, and here we go. Into the final straight, or just about to. This is really where we're gonna get tested here. See how OP his DRS was. Now, we were behind him 5/10. We were behind him by 5/10 going into the last lap, and we barely overtook him, so we should be okay here. Oh, never mind, he's 4/10, 3/10. Oh god, he's closing in. No. Okay, let's see. He's about to get DRS, so DRS is open for him now. I think we're going to be okay getting this P4. Yeah, okay, perfect. We're going to cross the line here in P4. Decent sprint race. We have to follow Pierre Gasly pretty hard to get that overtake done. But it's going to be P4. We're going to move up 2 spots for the Grand Prix, which is great. Esteban Ocon, driver of the day. I mean, not surprised. He led every lap. Led 2 Ferraris that entire time. Oof. Okay, let's get into this Grand Prix starting in P4. It is time for the sprint here. Starting in P4, sprint race was pretty decent, I would say, but this time I would like to stay with the front of the pack. We got caught in the sprint race not being in the DRS range when the DRS got opened, and then the 3 drivers up front kind of just ended up towing each other around, and we couldn't close in, of course. So we're looking to obviously go for an overtake into turn 1. We usually get a good start. My starts in this game are very, very good. So hopefully we can get a good start, go for an overtake, and then from there, either keep the lead or stay within DRS range of the driver that's in front so that we can actually battle, go for a win here. I did look at the R&D race, and Alpine, they have like the 5th or 6th fastest car or most developed car on the grid, so I don't know. Maybe they just have like a lot of drag reduction upgrades, and they've set up their car to favor the long straights here. Now, Yuki Tsunoda did not have a great sprint race at all. Started in P2, I believe, and he dropped all the way down to P8. But he did get 1 point. It would have been nice if he got a little bit more, but that is kind of worrisome. To start in P2, finish all the way down in P9. I know he got overtaken by me going into turn 1, and then I don't know what happened after that, really. But we're about to get on the grid here in Baku. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully, we can get on the podium here. And at the absolute most, I would like to go for the win. But a podium would be fine as well. Let's get on the grid here. Let's see what we can do here in Baku. I don't really know where I'm going to go here. Hopefully Leclerc goes to cover off signs and then I can just squeak through. But we got 5 red lights here in Baku. And this race is underway here. And we're all going to get a pretty decent start. We're going to go right down the inside on Carlos Sainz. And we are going to get that move done on Ocon and Carlos Sainz. And then Charles Leclerc gets a move done on Ocon to take the lead of this race in the first 2 corners. Now, we just got to focus on staying with Leclerc. We want to stay within DRS range. It might be a little bit hard. We're definitely going to have to manage our battery. I have a bad habit of just draining it down the straight, so hopefully we can avoid that here and close in on Leclerc while managing everything, especially the tires as well. So Carlos Sainz is going past me here. We're going to try and conserve our battery. We're going to pick up this toe off of Carlos Sainz. He's going to try and cover us, and we're going to try and go around the outside here of turn 1, keep it within track limits, get that spot back without the use of battery. That's going to allow Leclerc though to get out in front, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to catch him. Hopefully, maybe in the pits we can catch him, or he just starts slowing down and we start increasing our pace as Carlos Sainz storming down once again. Oh my god, red flag. We got a red flag. There's been an incident. I don't know what it was. Maybe I can check the replay here. No, I don't have access to the replay right now. Okay, so we're going in to the pits. There's been a red flag somewhere, probably behind me. I think I was holding up the back of the pack. Yeah, we're gonna have to change our strategy here. So, go on to soft tires to the hards. I like the looks of that. I think we'll keep that. But I'm not sure what happened, and I can't see, so I'll put an update up right now. The replay is probably up to what happened. Someone probably crashed. Starting in P3 this time, we're going to have another chance to keep up with Charles Leclerc. He was running away with it in the last session, or not last session, the last, I don't know, last restart. Oh god, and this time Sainz is going to keep that spot. We're not going to gain any spots. Everyone on the soft tires here. Oh my god. Okay, bad start. This is a bad start. Oh, but it seems like there's another incident behind me there. So we are with the Ferraris now. And we need to stay within DRS range. That is the most important thing. Otherwise, we can kiss this race goodbye. What we're going to do now, I'm going to box this lap. We're going to put a fresh set of hard tires on. I don't think we're supposed to pit until next lap. But we're going to do it right now. And who is this? Alonso is trying to pass us here. Is he going to go into the pits? I don't know. He's got the DRS open as well. Is he coming into the pits? Hold on. Oh, okay, yes, he is in the pits with us. So it looks like a lot of people are trying to pit this lap. And hopefully we're not on the bad end of a double stack here. Where's Tsunoda? Oh wait, we're white dots now. I forgot. I was looking at red dots. Okay, I think he's in a good spot actually. I forgot that we changed the team colors a little bit. And we're actually white dots now. Oh god, I hate this pit exit. Now we come out of the pits behind Pierre Gasly and Kevin Magnussen. I'm hoping that this toe that we're going to get here will help us keep the... Oh my god. Oh my god, and Magnussen hits the wall. An absolute disaster for all three of us. I think we hit Gasly, and he might have damage. Oh my gosh. I think Magnussen threw Pierre Gasly off, and then Pierre Gasly threw me off, and it's just mayhem in that corner. Oh my god. Okay, we got a safety car. Another red flag. Another red flag. What happened? Oh, Jack Doohan out of the session. Alright, so it looks like we got a third opportunity here. I'm going to put the replay up. We got a third opportunity to try and get the lead of this race. We're in P4 because I don't think one of the Haas's have pitted, so they're going to get a free pit stop. Put themselves in P3. Is this a fresh set of soft tires, though? That is my question. Oh, wait, we're in P3. What happened to the Haas? Oh, the Haas actually might have pitted. But here we go once again. And we're going to get a good start this time. And we're going to take the lead of this race going into the first corner. And now, can we hold the two Ferraris back? We got another yellow flag. No safety car. No safety car. Come on. Let us run away with it. We got 1 second. Charles Leclerc's out of the session. Oh my god, what happened to Charles? Charles Leclerc out of the session after the restart. So that leaves myself, Carlos Sainz, and Max Verstappen in the top 3 after the second reset of this race. And Yuki Tsunoda has managed to get into the top 5 here. So pretty good race for us overall. I think that would put us in the lead of the constructors if the results stay as they are. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold on to this P1 for the next 6 laps or 5 laps, whatever it is. So Carlos Sainz is right on our ass right now. 0.2 of a second. Is he going to try and make a move? We've got to be big in the middle here. Don't want him trying to make a move around that corner. That is just asking for an accident to happen. And we're still in the lead right now, but they're closing in. Everyone is closing in behind us. So it's going to go very, very good. It's going to go very, very bad. It's Carlos Sainz now trying to go through for a move through the chicane. Oh my!
Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced.
Oh my god!
Delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
Oh my god! Carlos Sainz, what is he doing? Carlos! I mean, if that was real life, I wouldn't be laughing, but looking back and seeing that, holy crap. Carlos Sainz tries to go to the outside, and I'd say it's up for debate. He's going to argue I pinched him into the wall, but only one car is going to fit through there properly. Like, oh man, that I'm going to be summoned by the FIA for sure after that one. But we got a safety car here, and because of that, we have been put in a very good spot. Yuki Tsunoda and I are in P1 and P2, so that is great. And that begs the question: how many people got DNF there? I think it was Sainz, Leclerc, or not Leclerc. Verstappen was right behind him. So he might have slammed into Sainz, and then I think it was Alonso who was there as well. Is Alonso still in this? I can't see, the grid is too bunched up right now. So safety car is coming in here. We got a Cyborg 1-2 at the moment. Lando Norris in P3 in the Red Bull, and then his old teammate Oscar Piastri just behind him. Now, let me know in the comments what you guys think of that incident. I probably put a replay up, but part of me feels like it was my fault. I should have seen him coming, but at the same time, this guy is in my blind spot pretty much. And he's trying to go through a corner where there's really only room for one car. And here we go. We are going to get started here. And why are Tsunoda so far behind? Maybe he's trying to give me a little bit of a buffer to try and run away with it. A little bit of team play here, maybe. Or he just wasn't paying attention. But we got 2 laps of racing left. And I don't think that means that there's going to be no DRS here. And Yuki Tsunoda is going to go for the move, so we are racing our teammate for the win here. And Tsunoda is going to get a move done down into turn 3. Tsunoda is going to take the lead of this race. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now we got to save with Tsunoda here. And we're already falling back. Lando just behind him. Oh, Yuki! Yuki Tsunoda spins out! Oh my, what is happening in this race? What is happening in this race? Yuki Tsunoda literally just spins it into the wall. Oh my god, Yuki, no! We had a 1-2, man. We had a 1-2. We had the protection too, because I could have fended off Lando if I wasn't able to catch up to Tsunoda. And he straight up just bins it into the wall. No safety car though. I think that's just because there's 2 laps left in this race. In my opinion, that would have been a safety car, but I cannot believe that. That is unbelievable. And I think that is 8 DNFs in this race now. So we got how many drivers left? That 12? No, 14. We got 14 because there's 22 of us. And we're just going to try and pinch Lando here. This time, we're going to make sure we don't slam him into the wall as he's closing in. We want to give him a very tight line. Oh, what is that? That is such a dirty overtake. Pushes us off the circuit. But we're going to get it back here. And we got 2 laps here. Okay, so there is going to be 1 lap of DRS, it looks like, which is not going to work in our favor, probably. Norris going slow down the straight. going down into turn 3. Oh, I cannot believe that Yuki Tsunoda literally just DNF'd like that. He literally just out of his own, like, driver error mistake, just spins it into the wall. Now, is Lando going to try and do the same thing that Carlos Sainz tried to do? Hopefully not. This time we're going to watch out for that. We don't want another incident. We don't want to take another driver out. We've had a lot of incidents in this race, or this weekend. I think we bumped Ocon, and then maybe a few other little tiny bumps with some of the drivers. Okay, but he's not going for the move here, thank God. And he's going to have that slipstream. Oh my God, I almost clipped him. I almost clipped him this, going to the inside there. And he is battling with us. The DRS is going to be activated this lap. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. So we're on the final lap. Can we hold on to this win for our first win of the season? Lando trying to go down the inside of turn 2. We're going to cover him off there. It's going to give us a tight line into turn 2. And we are going to run away with it for now. But he has DRS, so he's going to close in very quickly here. But it's not going to be enough into turn 3 to get us. So we just got to charge up our battery and get a good exit into the long 1.4 mile straight to win this race. Every time I drive by here, man, I'm just thinking of Yuki Tsunoda. I can't believe he choked that hard. That is a big, big mistake, and that could cost us in the constructors long term. We'll see. Because of that, I'm starting to think, do we need a new driver now? A new second driver? Can Yuki handle the pressure of being in a championship contending car? I don't know. After that, he had the win there pretty much. If we weren't able to close in on him, and I doubt we would have, because we haven't been able to close in on anyone really who's passed us, or out of the people who started in front of us. So there were a few people we caught up to, but they started behind us. They're in a lot worse of a car, but anyone who was on similar pace to us, we were not able to close in on them after they passed us. But here we go down the last straight. Lando is going to have DRS here. Oh God, we might lose it. No, come on. Okay, I think we got it. I think we got the win here. What an absolutely crazy race. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you thought of all those incidents. Holy crap. Okay, so we got our first win of the season, which is amazing. Yeah, after looking at that, I think that's my fault. I did see him, and then I lost him, and I thought maybe he would back out, realizing I was ahead at the apex, but he does not back out. He goes balls to the wall, literally, and he gets screwed over there. And then also, Verstappen gets caught in it, and one of the Mercedes, George Russell, gets caught in it as well, but he does not DNF. And then that brings Yuki Tsunoda up to P2, so I don't know. Let me know in the comments. In my opinion, I'd probably give myself a penalty after that. Nothing given to us by the FIA. What a crazy ending to that race for our first win of the season. We get into a massive collision with Carlos Sainz after a red flag restart. Charles Leclerc loses it. He's out of the race. And then literally, I think the next lap after the reset, Carlos Sainz tries to overtake us. We kind of shove him, pinch him into the wall, up for debate. But he's out of the race, causing a safety car. Max Verstappen also gets taken out in that, I believe. We did not win that race off of raw pace. If it was on raw pace, we'd be like in P5 or 6, I think. But we got really lucky. We sticked with it. And the pieces really just fell our way to get that win. Unfortunately, Yuki Tsunoda, I have no excuse for that. It wasn't anyone's fault. He literally choked it. He had the lead of the race, and honestly, he probably would have ran away with it if he was able to, you know, keep all four wheels on the track and away from the walls. But he has an early exit, and that is it for Yuki Tsunoda, which will only keep him in P8 in the Drivers' Championship, not the Constructors. We take the lead of the Drivers' Championship with 48 points, putting us 19 points ahead of George Russell. Charles Leclerc does not get any points because he DNF'd. Carlos Sainz does not get any points because he DNF'd. Verstappen doesn't get any points because he DNF'd. Lots and lots of DNFs here. And that win will also put us in the lead of the Constructors' Championship by 17 points, although Yuki Tsunoda did not score many points for us. we did get the benefit of Mercedes not scoring too many points. Lewis Hamilton scores 15, so we double that. And then George Russell only scores 4, so they score 19 total at the end of this one. Back at the factory though, after that race, we got an ICE at 78%, so we're gonna have to take a new one for the next race. No penalty until later on. We probably will end up serving a penalty later on in the season because our durability department currently is a work in progress. As it currently stands in the R&D race, we're number 2, just behind Red Bull. So we are right there though. Let's see what we can do to fix that going into Canada. We might be able to fix our durability issue. We have an ultimate ICE failure analysis upgrade, 2100 R&D points, but that should make our ICE that we just replaced after 2 races a lot more durable. Will shoot us up the R&D charts a little bit, and hopefully maybe with our new power units moving forward, we can get like 3 races out of them before they turn yellow. And I think we're gonna get this MGUK reliability testing. It is a major upgrade. MGUK is one of those components that wear off quite fast, so another improvement to durability. But that is gonna be it for this one, guys. As always, if you watched up to this point, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you guys know when the next video is out, which will be a driver career mode video. We swap between the My Team career mode and the driver career mode every single week. So next one will be driver career, then we'll be back for the home Grand Prix and the My Team career mode series. We did win it in season 2 for the first time, so hopefully we can go for back-to-back home Grand Prix wins. But until then, guys, just want to thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a great day, everyone.